is 4:53. We just got to the hospital. Today's the day. Kirsten's getting induced. So
it's November 12th at 5
November
p.m.
12th. So we're gonna go meet our little dude right now.
And as always, we're running late. Let's go.
Always. Alrighty, so.
Oh, I thought you were taking a picture.
No. Alrighty, so Kirsten just got her epidural put in. They had to do her balloon thing, kind of make her dilate, contract on her own, but those contractions were really bad, so they put the epidural in.
No joke.
How do you feel now?
I feel pretty good. I feel a little weird, but
Dude.
it's so much better than those contractions. Yeah.
Yeah, so next step done, epidural's in, everything went well with that, so
Yeah.
trying to get this baby boy out.
Yes.
Alrighty, so it's 4:58. Kirsten's fully dilated at 10 centimeters. She's fully phased. She's ready to go. The doctor just went to check her. As soon as she did it, Kirsten's water broke. So they're saying next few hours, it could be any time. She's ready to go. How you feeling? Recap. Ready? You ready to push?
No.
No? Alright.
I'm waiting for this epidural to do another dose.
And then we'll be ready to push. Alrighty, so it's about 6:35 right now. PM. Kirsten's ready to go. The doctor says that she can see his head, so we're ready to push whenever. We're just waiting for the doctor.
And our last time,
We're just gonna take our last time guesses. What's your time guess?
I think he's gonna have a 7:15, and I think he's gonna weigh 6 pounds 11 ounces.
I'm gonna guess 7:30, and I'm gonna guess 6 pounds 4 ounces.
Oh, dang, little guy.
Little dude. I think he's gonna be a little dude.
Yeah.
Why do you think he's gonna look more like?
I don't know, because she said she thinks she saw black, or like
I still
dark
think
hair.
he's gonna look like that.
We'll see.
Alright. Alrighty, and then whenever he gets here, he's going to be put right in here. This is his first little bed. It's so tiny. So we're just waiting to go. You excited?
Yeah, I'm so excited. I literally can't stop shaking everywhere because I have a
I love you.
Oh, love you.
You look pretty. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel.
Today is a very special video because our little boy Beckham is turning 1.
Yeah, he's out of the
Baby stage.
baby stage, yeah.
He's a big 1-year-old. So when people are like, hey, how old is your baby? We're
he's
like,
1.
oh, he's 1.
Yeah.
Instead of, oh, he's this many months.
Yeah.
And so today's video, we're just gonna do a review of all of our favorite moments with Beckham and our moments with parenting and the
Hards?
the hard
Hard
times,
times.
good times,
Yeah.
our favorite times,
And then hopefully you can just look back on it one day and have a little video for him.
and see his nerdy parents making a video for him at 1.
Good.
Yeah. It's on.
Alrighty guys, so the first thing is what we learned just being
As
parents for the
parents.
first year. Because
The list is like,
huge.
it still gets bigger.
Yeah. But it was a lot of fun, so
What do you think you've learned the most?
I've learned a lot. Just like everything about feeding him, changing him, bathing him,
Running on no sleep.
running on no sleep at all. So it's learning a lot. It's definitely crazy because you go from just supporting us, we just have to worry about us and she can take care of herself, I don't have to do anything for that,
Yeah.
to
This little bean
this little
that.
baby being that you literally provide for
Yeah.
and they rely on you. So
Yeah. I think the thing I learned the most is, this is hard. I think it's just
so much.
yeah, there's just so much. I think the main thing for me is just, you don't know like what you're capable of. Like you don't know how you could ever function on 2 hours of sleep, but you do. You don't know how you can like teach this little baby how to clap and crawl, but you do.
Yeah.
And
It's crazy.
Oh, wait, he's over here sleeping and we just
Yeah.
keep looking at him. We've been doing this all week that we're like, he's 1.
Yeah.
But I think, yeah, the thing that I learned so much. Like, Beckham has taught me more in this last year than
Any other year.
any other year I've ever had. But
It's been a good learning year.
yeah, and it just keeps getting better. It is bittersweet, but it just keeps getting better and better, and he's the best little guy. So yeah, pretty much we learned everything. Okay, so the next question is,
What's our favorite thing about Beckham?
yeah, you want me to answer first?
Yeah, you go first this time.
My favorite thing about Beckham is he's just such a happy baby. He's so joyful. He smiles all the time. He loves people. He just loves everyone. Like if you put your hand if
you put your hands out.
if you put your hands out, like, Beckham will go to anyone. He just wholeheartedly just loves people, and I love that about him, and I hope that he never loses that. And I just love his just will to learn, and he's just so outgoing, so adventurous. He's into absolutely everything because he's just so curious, and I hope he never loses that because I love that. I love watching the wheels turn because he's like, oh.
Yeah, he's got a great personality.
Cool. Like, oh yeah, he's got the best personality. What's yours?
I think my favorite thing about him is I went with like a very simple thing.
Yeah.
I love his, kind of relates to yours, I love his smile. I love his giggles. I love whenever I can come home from work and then as soon as he sees you, he's just like super happy. He's super giggling.
It's super
You
cute.
can just
he knows
see that.
when Daddy's home.
Yeah, he knows when I get home, and that's my favorite thing is I love watching his eyes light up when I get home from work. So that's my favorite. I love his personality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed. That's a good one.
Yeah, he's a good kid.
He's the best.
Alright, so the third thing is, what's the hardest thing about Beckham? Hardest thing about having a kid?
Yeah.
Do you go first or me go first?
You go first.
I think the hardest thing is just all the change, and then obviously not change because of Beckham, but change because of us, because you gotta like work through different marital issues and problems and stuff like that, because you're gonna disagree on raising him in some particular way. So I think that was the hardest thing to come across, that she wants to raise him one way, I want to raise him one way, so you gotta find that good balance. So I think that's the hardest thing, is just trying to, whenever you have a fight, you also have him to deal with too. Yeah.
I think the hardest thing for me is just like the communicating, because he can't talk. So I think like whenever he has a stomach ache, or if he doesn't like a certain food, or he's tired, like it's just stuff that you have to read him. And I feel like for the most part we're pretty good at that. Like we know what each cry means. We know, like, I don't know. Like we just know how he functions. Obviously,
now we do,
we're with him every day. Now we do, but at the beginning,
it was rough towards the beginning.
Yeah, and even now sometimes, like he'll be so fussy and upset, and we just think it's his teeth, but like maybe he has a stomach ache, maybe he has this, and like, so I think the hardest part is just communicating with a baby, because it's a very tough one. Yeah, and you can tell he gets frustrated too. So
because obviously if you're trying to go through the list of problems and he can't tell you, you're going through stuff that's not an issue and he wants it solved.
Yep. So
communicating.
I think that's been the hardest part.
It's a tough
like
one.
as a year, like as a whole, I think for me that's the hardest part, is trying to read him.
I agree with that. I feel like communicating is definitely hard. I feel like now towards the end of the year you kind of get the vibe on what he's trying to say, especially if he's on like a schedule, like you know when he eats, you know when he sleeps, so you can kind of pick up on that. But starting out, it's just all over the place.
Very true.
Cool.
Yep. Okay.
Alright, so the next thing is, what's our favorite memory of Beckham? There's just
This
so
past
many
year.
so many to choose from throughout this year.
We literally just waited before we filmed this clip for like
You gotta think.
a while, because it's so hard to pick one.
You're going first.
Okay, my favorite memory with Beckham this past year would be probably bath time, like the first time we had to give him a bath, because it's comical now, but at the time, like, he was this fresh little, I don't know, slippery baby, and I don't know. I just think that was like, it was such a cool moment for me because it's like, wow, like we really have to learn, this. Like we have to learn how to give him a bath. And he just always seemed to love water. And he still does. He splashes, he loves bath time. He's never lost that. But even just as a little infant, he would just look around and just, he loved bath time. He loved the water.
Yeah. I remember the first time we tried to give him a bath was in your parents' sink. And he didn't fit because the sink was too small. So.
Yes.
It was a mess. There was water everywhere, but he had a blast. He loved splashing around in it. But yeah,
and he had so much hair.
Yeah, he had a lot. He still got a lot of hair, but
yeah, but that was the best.
Yeah, it was.
I think that was our first like, what are we doing?
That was the first oh crap moment.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so my favorite memory of Beckham is, I think, just watching him interact with other babies. Like,
yeah.
Our friend Jordan and Kendall, their son's what, 3 months younger?
3, yeah.
3 months younger. He loves playing with them. Her family came into town and they had two kids. How old are Gentry and Riker?
Gentry is 2 months younger than Beckham, and Riker I think is 2 years older.
2 years old? Okay. But he just loved playing with them. He loved playing with all the kids. He's never had
my brother. He loves my brother.
Playing
He's 3.
with Jackson. So he loves playing with other kids, and I think that's like the best thing to watch. He's got a great personality. He'll actually share his toys.
Well,
but
he's kind of a brute.
He's a little bit of a brute, but
he loves them.
Yeah, he loves.
All out of a good place.
He loves playing with kids. So I think that's my favorite memory, is watching him interact with everybody else.
Yeah. Okay. And so we thought it would be a fun thing for Beckham to be able to look back on in the future.
Have like a little message from us. So.
Yeah, so this is our message to you, Beckham, when you're older and you understand us. when you were a little baby. So my message to Beckham would be, this is hard. I feel like I get emotional whenever I talk about Beckham, but I don't think I can do this without crying.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first, because I'm gonna cry.
I think my message to Beckham is just like, it's been a blast this whole last year. Like, it's been great watching you grow up, watching you look at new things, see how interested you are to explore everything, explore where we live, explore meeting new people, explore outside, and just learn at colors, shapes, everything. It's been such a blast. Obviously, speaking for both of us, we both love you to death. Yeah. We wouldn't wish anything else. Like, you've been a great kid, have the best personality, and I'd love to have you always have that personality. It'll take you far in life, little dude. Yeah. We love you, so.
Yeah. I feel like I'm gonna cry because your mom always cries. Ever since I've had you, you're the one thing that gets me to cry.
She cried.
In a good way.
She cried switching out your socks when you were younger.
Oh, bawled. Sobbed like a baby.
Yeah.
But my message to you would be, I hope that you always just keep your joy for life. I hope that your smile, I hope you keep your smile and your love for people. I'm gonna cry. Okay, this isn't how this video is supposed to go, but you've made the best year, like the best year of our whole entire lives. I'm crying.
It's been great watching you grow up, buddy. I don't think your mom will get through it.
No, it's so hard. You're the best.
Don't change is
the
moral of the story.
I just hope you keep your adventurous side. I don't know. I just hope that you're the happy little guy that you are now, and just know that we love you. And yeah, we'll always love you through anything, and you've made our lives better than we could have ever imagined. It's been the best year of our life, and we can't wait to watch you grow up. Yeah. And I'll probably always cry for you. So anytime you come to me with anything, I'm gonna cry, because you're just the best and I love you so much. But happy birthday.
You're the big one, dude.
You're the big one. All right. Anyway,
thank you guys for
enjoy
watching.
the cute montage next to this video. And
thank you guys for watching.
Yeah.